So outlook for Taiex, I mean, our view, we still have a fair good bit of this upcycle to go. So we would acknowledge we've had strong performance for the stocks. We're trading already a bit above mid-cycle level. Reason, though, I'd say we still have room to go. One is just start with the AI strength out of the cloud, and the results we just had from the hyperscalers were quite strong. Their outlook for CapEx, their outlook for AI spending, and with NVIDIA's product launch, that sets the stage for continuing momentum exiting this year into next year. So we expect that to continue. The other part, just traditional application, smartphone, PC, not much momentum the last few years, but our take is in the next 1 to 2 years, we'll start to get a bit more processing of silicon for generative AI moving to these devices. So that actually lifts the amount of semiconductor content into these big markets like smartphone, PC. And I think if we go a step beyond that into next year, some markets like auto industrial, we're actually late to go into this down cycle, but they also loom as ones that will be coming out. So by the time we go into next year, we should see auto industrial to come up. So our take, yes, stocks have been fairly strong, but our view, it's still quite early in the upcycle. And that's why I'd say if we get pullbacks, I think buyers are still buying shares on pullbacks.
So maybe this is a little bit repetitive, but I do want to ask you about what is driving the market. Will it continue to be artificial intelligence and the semiconductors?
Yeah, a couple of drivers. Now, it is AI. So cloud AI is one driver. And we just highlight, we'll have our Asian Investment Conference next week in Hong Kong. The week after, we have Computex. And we expect those to have companies still talking about AI. And Taiwan's been a hub. Most of the AI servers are shipped out of Taiwan. So that's been a driver. Now, I think investors are starting to get behind the view we have some potential for Gen AI on edge device, and that can broaden out. So I think we have that second piece, which is positive. The third is really investors have been tuned to buy into semis early cycle, sell when they see some of the signals that we're getting peakish. And we're still view we're somewhat far from those. You start to get that when you're building inventory, you're at full capacity, stretching lead times, a lot of double booking. That's what we had in 2022, but we don't have those signals. So I think that's giving investors comfort that we're not really heading into a downturn. We're still moving into an upturn. So all of those are positive, but I think in spite of the geopolitical shifts, Taiwan's still been in a pretty good position to capitalize on AI, and they've continued to hold a strong position in advanced semiconductors to go after that opportunity.